And do you get your electricity from PG&E? Well, if you do, make sure you listen up to this next story because California regulators are about to make a decision on an important change. And whether it will raise or lower your monthly bill depends on who you ask. ABC 10's Becca Homberger explains.
The California Public Utilities Commission, or CPUC, is the state's regulator of privately owned utilities. Those include PG&E, which provides power to millions of people stretching from Santa Barbara County up to Humboldt County, with publicly owned carve-outs like SMUD in Sacramento and Roseville Electric, which are not regulated by the CPUC. On Thursday, the CPUC will vote on a proposal that would change how privately owned electric utilities like PG&E can bill their customers. Beginning in late 2025, this proposal would allow utilities to charge residential customers a fixed monthly rate based on income. For most people, it would be about $24 per month. For lower-income customers, they could be charged up to $12 a month. In a statement to ABC 10, a CPUC spokesperson said this is not a new fee. It simply reallocates how electricity costs are paid for on bills, adding the usage rate in turn will be cut by 5 to 7 cents per kilowatt hour.
I think there's a misconception that this will be contributing to the rate increases, and that's incorrect. It's just a bill restructuring.
Sylvie Ashford is an analyst at the Utility Reform Network, or TURN, a consumer advocacy organization which often fights PG&E rate increases. In this case, they're in favor of the change.
The proposal at the CPUC is a step in the right direction that will make electricity bills more affordable for low-income households, reduce bill volatility, and promote beneficial electrification. But much more needs to be done to keep California's skyrocketing rates in check.
She says even with paying the proposed $24 per month, the average customer will see their monthly bill increase just $1.50 to $3. Low-income customers are projected to see their bill decrease on average $4 to $9 per month.
Most Californians who live in PG&E territory are going to have a bill increase.
But Loretta Lynch, former CPUC president, says she believes the discount on electricity rate won't offset the fixed charge of $24 per month.
$290 more per year for a small discount on the price of electricity. And who does that benefit? It benefits really large users, people with swimming pools and saunas and EVs and heat pumps, but seniors and apartment dwellers, small family houses, and those who already conserve, they're going to pay much more.
What's to say that in the future they're not going to just continue to raise the rate because they have the power?
Senator Brian Daly is with the Senate Republican caucus, which published a letter this week opposing the fixed charge proposal. He points out the CPUC's members are appointed by the governor, and he'd rather see a change like this come from state lawmakers.
All right, bringing in Becca now, who's been following this for us. We know that we got here because of a bill that lawmakers passed back in 2022, right?
Yeah, Alex, it was called AB 205, and it ordered the CPUC to implement a fixed charge for its largest electric utilities. That includes PG&E, SoCal Edison, and San Diego Gas and Electric, but not utilities like SMUD and Roseville Electric. You know, this comes on the heels of other rate hikes. The CPUC recently approved PG&E hikes amounting to a roughly $400 annual increase for the average household. That's another reason why some are skeptical about this proposed change, Alex.
Yeah, and that's in addition to concerns that we've reported on about the state, if it is actually holding PG&E accountable. And Becca, we know that electric customers are honestly already struggling, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a fair statement. And, you know, it's worth pointing out California, though, is one of the only states that doesn't have something like this fixed rate that the CPUC is voting on. And by the way, their meeting is being held in person tomorrow in downtown Sacramento, and I'll be there covering it and bringing you the updates.
Yep, we'll have the latest details. All right, Becca, thank you so much. We appreciate it.